Will 2025 be the last year of hot rodding as we know it? I'm Evan with the Car Guy V8 YouTube channel, and let's talk about it. This is not a video that I wanted to make. It applies to all stock or performance cars from your 68 Chevelle to your 2016 Honda. If your vehicle has 4 or more wheels, this video applies to it. So it's a known fact that in 2024, money does not go as far as it used to. On top of that, the build quality of automotive parts is worse than ever before. I first got into hot rodding back in 2015, and by 2017, I was starting to work on my own stuff. Back then, when I went to the parts store and bought a part, it was expected that it would be a good part. In fact, I built an LT1 engine for my Camaro and replaced every sensor on that engine and most of the mechanical parts with new budget parts store parts. And every part worked well for the whole time that I owned the car, except for the OptiSpark, but that's a different story. After that Camaro, many of you remember the green machine, my 96 F-150. I replaced many mechanical and electrical parts with parts store parts, and that truck ran like a top. Now here we are in 2024 with more parts failures than ever before. Don't believe me? I compiled a list here of many examples that have happened to both me and friends of mine just in the last year. Examples of parts store or online parts failures. My friend Zachary has a 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe, which I have shown on the channel before. He drives this car a lot. It is just a factory 289 Mustang stock car, still has many original parts, and his starter went out about 30 miles from his house. So he bought a brand new starter, drove all the way back up there 30 miles to this Mustang, put it on, went to fire it up, nothing. The brand new parts store starter was dead, and it was indeed the starter and no other issues. Brand new starter, dead. So he had to get another one and make another hour round trip back up there to get that Mustang back. Just a brand new part failed right there. He also put a brand new crank position sensor on a Vortec 350, and it was also a bad part right out of the box. He also has a Jeep that he bought a distributor for. I believe it's a early 90s Jeep, and he bought a new distributor for it, and it was a dead distributor as well. All of this was in the past like 3 or 4 months. All of these failures have happened. Another mutual friend of both Zachary and I just bought a brand new HEI distributor, and it was bad right out of the box as well. Zachary's dad has a 6.0 diesel that he just bought new injectors for, and one of them failed and hung open after just one start. My buddy Mark just bought a brand new cool pack for his 4.6 liter Crown Vic, and it was a bad cool pack. This same friend works at a car dealership, and they ordered 3 brand new OEM Honda oil pressure switches before they finally got a good part. So there were 2 failed parts, and the third one was good. A brand new OEM Honda oil pressure switches. That's absolutely crazy to me. Here are some issues that I've dealt with personally. So about 10 months ago, I bought a brand new fuel pump for my 79 step-side truck, and I put it on, and 10 miles later, this mechanical fuel pump broke. It actually broke on the inside of it. I think it was something to do with the spring on the arm. It just wobbled and flopped after that. Luckily, it failed just about half a mile away from my house, so I was able to just fill up the fuel bowl and limp it home. But that was a brand new mechanical fuel pump, fell after 10 miles. Just a couple months ago, I bought 16 brand new American-made high-lift flat tappet lifters. They're supposed to be the best brand of flat tappet lifters that you can currently buy because as far as I know, they're the only company in America that still makes flat tappet lifters and that doesn't import them. And I actually had 2 of them that I did not like the looks of that I sent back. Some of y'all would have ran these, but if I'm spending the extra money paying for American quality, I want American quality in the parts I'm buying, if you get me. And I had no issues with their customer service. They sent me 2 new ones that looked good, but I just wanted to show this. These were 2 out of 16 lifters that I felt funny about running, and I'm happy that I did not. I just had to run out and get an example real quick. This is a brand new milling flat tappet lifter. My engine builder gave me this. I actually did not I did not purchase this lifter, but he was going to throw it out because it was a bad part straight from the factory. I'm trying to get that to focus where y'all can see it really well. But look at that ring around that lifter. And you may say, well, those are flat tappet lifters. You should only run roller lifters and roller cams in 2024. Well, not even roller cams are foolproof, because it is proven many times now that even the retrofit roller lifters, sometimes the little bars will pop off, or you might have a lifter go sideways or some other failure. They are a better option, of course, but even they are not foolproof, and they are more expensive. And I even have two friends, both Clay and Cody, which Clay, you'll remember him. He was in my popular LS swap video last year. But him and Cody have both had cam failures in different LS engines in the past year. Both of them were 5.3s, I believe, where one lifter somehow went sideways and wiped a cam lobe on LS engines, which is crazy. But that's just to show you, even roller cams are not, even they sometimes have failures. But even on Facebook last week, I saw on a GMT 800 forum that someone bought 8 spark plugs from eBay, which whether you want to do that or not, that's up to you. But he bought 8 new spark plugs, and 3 of them snapped off in his head. That was fun to get those out. I also follow the Edelbrock and Hawley Facebook forums for building those carburetors or just repairing them if you have them, rebuilding, stuff like that. And it is common fact on both of those forums that the modern day Edelbrock and Hawley carburetors, you've got to really check them for quality. There's a lot of little things that slip through the crack of the factory: porosity, weak castings, just ugly carburetors, to be honest. In 2024, it's better off buying an older carburetor and rebuilding it than it is sometimes getting a brand new Hawley or Edelbrock. The castings just are not what they used to be. Here is one final example that was sent to me by my buddy Chris. This just goes to show you, be careful who you buy parts from. With all of these parts failures from both parts stores and name brand companies, will we be able to continue keeping these older and newer cars on the road? Many of these parts are vital for the operation of both daily drivers and project cars. With the rising number of parts failures, is it even worth continuing to build these project cars, hot rods, muscle cars, sports cars? Is it even worth it? So it feels like it's a losing battle sometimes. Something has to be done, but what? We the people aren't getting richer, so we keep on buying cheaper parts that are within our budget. And these parts keep failing faster and faster. It's a cycle of destruction that seems to be getting worse and worse. At this rate, will 2025 be the end of the car scene and hot rodding as we know it? 2026, 2027, when will it end? I'm afraid I don't have any answers in this video, just questions. What can be done about this? Does hot rodding have a future as of right now? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Please hit that like button, hit that bell so that you're notified whenever I upload. And as always, guys, thank y'all for watching. Really, let me know what you think below. What can we do about this? Because if you're watching this video, odds are you like the car scene, you like building cars, or at least paying to have them built for you. It's a fun hobby, and I would like it to stick around. So thank y'all for watching, guys.